Hey everyone, it's Bernie here, and welcome to a new challenge made by Lilsimsie. So it's every no, it's the Very Veggie Legacy Challenge, which every generation is a different vegetable. So I'm going to link the spreadsheet below, and she's doing live streams every day this month, raising money for charity. And she's also doing this, you probably already know. So I'll link the donations of, if you want to donate below to that as well, to her link. So yeah, I don't have the wellness pack, so we're gonna do a mixture of the base game and the rules that she's got. So I've got the new pack, the business and hobbies, and I've got the knitting pack. So I'm gonna use those two, and I'm gonna use the base game traits and the base game kind of like hobbies, like the extra hobby you need to do. So if you do have the wellness pack, you need to max the wellness, but if you don't, you can max out the video gaming. So here I'm now just making my broccoli sim. So she's gonna be dark green themed, and I'm taking that dark green theme to as much as possible. Basically everything's gonna be dark green as much as possible. So yeah, I'm just gonna sort out what I want her to look like with the makeup and everything. I'm going to copy it over because I can't be asked to change it for every day. So she's going to have the same thing. I'm thinking glasses. I don't know why she's giving me glasses. Staring at painting plus the video to gaming eventually. It's quite hard to like get jewellery. I'm one of these people that I will wear the same jewellery every day. Like the only time I'll probably would change it up is if I'm going to a wedding. So I wanted to do that. And then I decided that I'm going to try and tattoo her with a broccoli on her arm. Now, this is my first time using the new tattoo brush thing. So I'm using the ready-made stencils, and I didn't realise you can use different positions on the top as well. So I did like redo the whole thing. I wanted to get an idea of how it works before I actually tried to do it. It was not easy. Let's just put it that way. So I'm gonna like get rid of the whole thing and do it again. Of course, if you want to skip ahead to the actual gameplay, just go ahead. I'm going to put the chapters below. Maybe you guys are not interested in chaos or how I created the sim, but yeah, I'm just giving her like a little broccoli leaf. I think it turned out alright, to be honest. It looks kind of like a broccoli. It's meant to look like a tree, I guess, so it kind of looks like a broccoli. So I'm going to dress her up in 2 different outfits for each category, just so there's variation throughout the gameplay and not staring at the same thing all the time. So yeah, so she's doing the painting. Well, she has to do the knitting, and I'm going to do painting as well, just because that's kind of easy money. And then I eventually choose pottery as her third creative skill, just because when it's using the business and hobbies pack, so I thought I might as well. The cool thing about this is like Lilsimsie, she also did like a base game version, so she said she's been working on it for a year. I'm trying to watch out the live on her second channels because I don't really go on Twitch that much anymore. So yeah, it's a good thing that she's doing. I'm really surprised at how much she raised so far. Well, I'm not surprised, it's kind of, yeah. So it's all for a good cause. So I'm going to put a link to the description below, everything below, so that you guys can have a go at it. I'm kind of excited because I haven't actually played a legacy challenge. Like, I've tried the 100 Veggie challenge and that doesn't very last long for me. I either lose the game because I have to switch PCs or something, and then, or I just forget about it and come back and be like, oh no, I need to start again because I don't like, I can't start when I left off because I forgot. So I have to start again. So I have never actually completed the 100 Veggie challenge. So I feel like this is like short and it's okay. I haven't really tried any other legacy challenges before, so this is my first legacy challenge I'm gonna try. Let's see how it goes. She did say it's like a test play she's doing it. She hasn't actually test played it yet, so I don't know if the rules are going to change as she plays along. Probably, I don't know. I'm really enjoying the castle at the moment. I really like the green. I didn't realise I would like it this much. My favourite colour is blue and black. So it's not really much blue and vegetables, is it? But yeah, I'm just trying to get her all sorted with clothing. So I'm going to call her Brook for properly. I'm not really creative with words, so I'm going to call her Brook. And the legacy surname is going to be Veggie. So yeah, again, not very creative. It took me a while to try and think of a surname, and just because it's the very Veggie challenge, legacy challenge, I'll just use Veggie as the surname. So here's Brook Veggie. So she's got 2 outfits for each occasion. I'm not going to show you every outfit, but now we're going to move on to our traits. So if you guys look at the spreadsheet, she needs to be creative, higher art level, or high maintenance, I think, if you've got the wellness pack. So we've got the creative and the art level, that's base game. I don't have the other pack, so we're gonna go with erratic, which is also, I think, base game. I have like it, to be honest. And then if we've got the knitting pack, you're gonna go with Lady of the Knits, which I do have because why not? If you want to make it harder, start on winter, I think, because obviously it's rags to riches. But I have, because it's spring, we're going through. And I'm going to start in Nordhaven, I think, as well. This is a business hat, so I think I'm going to start there. We'll probably move around. I'm trying to find like a big lot, but not too big. So I think I'm going to go for that 30 by 20 lot. And I'm going to go Tessin cheats on or true. And money 0. So I'm trying to look for a fishing spot because I'm still not familiar with the area. I would think like some of the spaces look like it should have a fishing spot, I swear. But I don't know. I forgot to give her some like likes and dislikes. So I put knitting and painting because I knew that. So I've given her those and liking the colour green because she's broccoli. And I'm going to put tiny living on because why not? So yeah, I get lost in this world still. I'm so not used to it. I put her lifespan is normal. I don't want to do long because it's quite long. And I enabled dust bunnies, but I did disable it eventually because I couldn't move her for some reason on just like a foundation. So that was annoying, even though dust bunnies was there. Oh well. So, like any start, we're just gonna fish until we get some money to buy some knitting stuff, and I'm just gonna sell in my inventory. So if you want to make it harder, you can sell on the selling stores, which they do have around the world, which is so cool. Because usually you have to buy them, but you don't have to buy them. So, and yeah, I looked through the challenge. I don't know which vegetable I'm looking for the most. I think this one was like more me because I like starting my own business. I have my own business at the moment as a tutor, so I think I'm going to relate more to this than the others, but I am looking forward to the rest because again I've never done. And she bought some stuff for the money. Typical Sims. You leave them for a second and they just go spend the money. So annoying. And it wasn't even food, it was coffee or tea or whatever it was. Like, at least buy food. So yeah, we're just gonna try and get some knitting stuff. She just kept saying that she had nowhere to knit, even though there was like a place right next to her to knit. But oh well. So we're just gonna buy some food because I don't want to starve. And make a friend because I'm never friendly. And then we'll start on aspiration. I do give up eventually with knitting and start painting at one point because I was like, this is taking too long. So yeah, the thing that I'm putting up now is this gameplay I'm posting was actually originally 4 hours. I managed to cut it down to just below 2. So I'm going to put chapters for everything, so if you did want to skim through it, you can. There is a lot of normal rags to riches at the start, so yeah. It's quite fun to be honest. So she wants to be starting knitting with Bunch's Inspirations, so doing some stargazing. She has to start 3, I think. And like I said, I'm just going to sell it in the inventory because it's hard to sell stuff that you've knitted on the sewing table. I think the only thing you can sell is the children's toy, if I'm correct, not 100%. Yeah, it just takes so long. So let me know if you want to try this out, and if you've been watching her streams. Unfortunately I can't stream live over most of the day, and I can't watch most of the streams because again I work most of the day, like I'm planning throughout the day and then I'm tutoring in the evening, and obviously I've got 2 toddlers, so I've got to take care of them, so it's hard to go and join and watch the streams. So like I just finished watching one of her streams and it's taken me like 3 days or 4 days to watch it. 3 days probably, I can't remember. It's taken me a while to watch it because obviously I had to it was like really long. So there's some collectibles here. If you want like get loads of collectibles. One of the base game ones will be the best options. There is a lack of collectibles here. I was thinking maybe fish, but she wasn't really getting anything fishing. So I was like, okay, this is a waste. Which is the and knit some more, I guess. Because she wasn't getting anything, so we're just there to knit. And then if you do have growing together, I feel like you should go live there because of the rec centre. Which I think she also created that one as well, that lot, if I'm correct. And yeah, there's like a shower, there's easels, there is a kitchen, there's benches to sleep on outside. Like, go live in a rec centre. Is that cheating? Possibly, but it's for free. You don't have to pay to get that. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to decide to do then. To take her to the rec centre. I was going to take her to the gym, but she's also hungry, and I was like, where can I get food without spending food? I don't want to go to the gym and then go to the bar and get some chips if I can possibly get chips. So I was like, where do I go? And it was the rec centre, so I think that's where we're going to go now. Just really, I think it was just along, just trying to get the money, because obviously you need the money to survive, so you don't have to keep traveling. I decided not to use the shower as well. It's like a shower in the rain. I never get them to do that. So back to what I was saying. It's really annoying at the start because you're not only having to save up money to open a business, you also have to spend money on like the hobby so you can make money and the essentials so you don't have to keep sleeping on a bench or eating crappy food. So yeah, I keep looking back to what she really needs to do. So the aim is for them to max out 3 skills, creative skills, plus the wellness trait if you have that, or the gaming wellness trait. What was that? The trait, the wellness, max out the wellness, or if you don't have that, max out the video gaming, which I'll be doing because I don't have that pack. And then you need a 5-star, let's say restaurant, 5-star business as well. So I didn't decide then. I decided I was going to lean more to the schema route, just because you can fake your bills. You can also swear to buy a lot more, I guess, schema stuff. I could have stuck to the neutral path as well, but yeah. And you also have to finish your aspiration. I can't remember what base game one was, but I will link the spreadsheet below. I will also link down below the fundraising link if you do want to donate. Like, she is streaming, so you can watch her live. I think she's also doing giveaways, so go check her out. I can't unfortunately join her live, which is very sad. Maybe one day. So we're just carrying on with the same thing. I'll let you know. I think the exciting part is when you actually start building something. And that might what I'm adding to it. And I think that's when I start to get more excited. I'm like, ooh, I can add to it. How can I add to it? And stuff like that. And now she's just, I absolutely hate this. The whole like, that's the closest bench as well. Like, unless there is a closer bench, I don't think there is. And you can't fish here either, which is really annoying. So this is when I decided to turn off the dust bunnies. Yeah, that was annoying. I got the sound like, you know, the dust has finally arrived and I can vacuum. I was like, what? I was like, I want to vacuum. Nope. It's like, nope. So I decided to get rid of dust bunnies. There is an aspiration of using dust bunnies later on, so I'm not looking forward to that one, to be honest. Like, living off the later generations. Yeah. Just got a lunchbox. This is actually a base game item. So if you go under the children, I think it was like the violin icon, you can get this lunchbox, and if you give them like the tuna salad, I think it was, they actually won't get that uncomfortable feeling from eating too much food that was like quick meals. So just a tip there. After I got like university or high school years, I got the hummus one. So I think the more packs you have, the more it adds. I'm not 100% sure. That's cool. Obviously there are types of lunchbox or coolers, if you want coolers. There is one with this game, but they're just quick meals. Whereas this one, you actually get a sandwich, and they're very uncomfortable. So yeah. So now it needs, she needs to shower again. And she doesn't seem to have money, which is really, really annoying. Like, she's got one simoleon for crying out loud. It's like, is knitting gonna get me? I know knitting does. If you list everything on Plopsy, it does work. It's just because it takes so much time. Like, I noticed it takes about, if it is gonna sell, it takes about a day or two before it runs out for it to sell. So let's say the Plopsy post will run out on Saturday. Usually around Thursday, Friday, it will sell. Not all the time, but most of the time. So sometimes it won't sell until like that early morning. So here's when I decided that, hey, I'm gonna paint instead. There is a bathroom with a shower, there's a kitchen, and there is an easel. So I might as well stay here, but make some extra money. And there is a bench to sleep. The only thing it doesn't have is the tiny living. That's alright. We need to make enough to basically get an easel on our lot. I'm gonna just sort out her needs for now. Just make sure it's all okay so we can paint some. Like I said, this lot is awesome because you can pretty much do everything. So we'll just carry on and make sure that we can at least buy an easel, like I said. Let me know what you guys think, and obviously do check out her charity streams. I'm watching them on YouTube, to be honest, because I can't watch it live. I'm not really on Twitch anymore. I need to also like figure out who she's gonna have her baby with, so we're gonna try and meet as many sims as possible, and we're gonna figure out who she's gonna mate with, who's gonna be the baby partner. I should have tried doing this on short life, but I don't know if I can get a 5-star, because obviously we don't have anything. We don't even have the money to start the business yet, so I don't know. Well, it's all normal. Too late to change now. So she's gonna paint, we're just gonna keep sending to her letter and keep doing the same thing until we can make enough money to sort out like a bed and an easel. I think we've got the pea bush already, so yeah. I have no idea why Bella has been so rude. I didn't realise he was married until we were trying to look for a partner. Huh? And see, like, with painting, you can make so much money, and you can make a lot of money with the knitting, but it's just the weight that's annoying. I tried to do rags to riches with just knitting. So like this rug, so like 180 I think. So, and what it would have sold for 71 in my inventory. So you can make a ton of money, it's just that weight. So she sold that. Like easels, and now we can like just do everything on the lot. We just need a bed, so I think that's gonna be the next thing. And then we'll make money for the business. I'm just trying to get her knitting aspiration done as well, which is really annoying. I just maxed it now. So that's 1 out of the 3 creative skills that she needs to complete. I'll list that one on plot C. Sharon Marine. Oh, oh, it's raining. So the reason I'm talking quite quiet is because my toddler's not asleep, and it's the only time I can actually voice record, so I can play sometimes during the day, or basically I'll play a few bits here and there in between if I want to chill out, and then I will voice record when there is sleep at night, so it's actually like maybe 10 p.m. now, and I'm voice recording. But I actually recorded this play yesterday. Yesterday I started this last play. So yeah, it really depends on when. That's why I don't really upload as much, because it's really hard, because usually people will voice record as they're playing. I can't do that because of, I have kids in the background. I have to sort out things, so I have to pause a lot. So it's just easier to do it this way. I guess I could play while they're at sleep as well, so I might try that in the next episode, is to play possibly tomorrow night while they're asleep or when they're at nursery. But again, I have to prep for work and stuff. I've got this exam period at the moment, so it's bad timing. Let me know if you're doing this Let's Play. I'm actually kind of scared of the next, because like I said, I only play up to possibly 1. I think the max durations I've done is 2. I've never done 10, so this is definitely a good thing. So now we're going to be doing the business. So when we've got painting and knitting, so we'll keep it in painting and knitting for now. I think this child I can see what other things they have. I wanted to buy a kiosk. But I think I can't afford it, so I'm going to do some more painting, because I do want an entry fee for them to come and paint. So I'm going to paint some more, and I'm just going to let them come and join in. So it's taking me about we're 30 minutes into this video, and it's been sped up by 250%. So yeah, we'll just let people come, and I'm thinking I'm gonna mentor them as well for extra money. So this guy is gonna paint, I'm gonna try and mentor him, and that's £180 until I can afford to buy and use one. So that's another way to make it quicker, I guess. So that's 266 right there, and sell the painting. So I think that's why I'm going to go for the schema path, because I'm selling the paintings. So I think that's a bit schema. I think that's these destructive customers that are quite annoying. At one point when I got a toilet, they kept pranking my toilet. It's not just that, it's just random scenes pranking my toilet. It's really, really, really annoying. No, stop it. So I'm going to buy another easel. So I expanded a little bit. I'm just going to keep mentoring and get some extra cash that way. And yeah, if you do see where I have a screen going really far away and back, it's just because my mouse has a really high speed and I'm not used to it. So it's my partner's mouse, his old mouse. My mouse broke, got water damaged, and I'm not used to the fast speed, it's really annoying. So we're getting along right now, quickly, just hoping it works. The wintering really does help. waiting for the classes to start, but everyone's got fun. Making all that cash. Do you know how many people can attend a class at one time? So I don't. Isn't she the burglar? So really quite a bit in the first day of the business. So I'm just gonna move out some, I guess, extensions. This is not how it's gonna work. I'm gonna believe everything in about. It's just I wanted to make sure we had a separate bathroom and a separate bedroom for myself. Oh, not for myself, so for Brook, because I don't want my chicken go to sleep. Business is open. Obviously, I don't want to do this much, but I can. I left the peevish there for now to make sure I'm fine. And I'm sorry, to take some more and making it smaller. I don't have more drop chips on, which is annoying. And then, yeah, we can afford a green toilet and a green sink. And I'm going to probably decorate a little bit as well, so it doesn't look so there. So yeah, I've already played like all of these. It's fully uploaded. I'm just doing a voiceover now. That's the only way I can do that, unfortunately. And then 2 toddlers. It's not easy. It's quite different to The Sims. We can kind of control. It's very different to The Sims. We can control what the toddlers are doing and everything's doing. And then if you cannot do that, so they want to do something, they're gonna do it. So why is it very green? I'm literally very green. Everything green. So I think the accent colour I'm choosing is either white or black. Use some white because most of like the trims is white. You'll see later on it's mostly white. And yeah. Just make it pretty as much as I can. One of these trash cans from the university because I was like, there are some moments. Hell yeah. And I don't put any of the other trash cans. It's just because they tend to get hit. It's so annoying. So now she can shower for the first time a lot. That's so cool. I think it took me forever to build the kitchen as well because I was so focused on other things. She passed out. Oh my god. It's basically what I mean by my mouth's like just falling away. It's just like I'll move it just a little bit, get a drink or something, and it will just whoosh, go over to the other side. So Popsy, see, it does work. Like that's for 284 simoleons. Like I have sold that for less than probably 80. I can't remember how much it cost. Like if I sold to an inventory. So it does work, it just takes a ton of time. I feel like it works better than if you would sell it through the business. You would have to like mark up the prices. So I'm gonna do some more mentoring because That's how we're gonna get most of the money. And then try and build up from there. And then probably start classes next. Because that will help. That will work. She keeps trying to run to buy food when we have a perfectly good lunchbox in the room. See, the mouse is doing it again. It's so annoying. So, we do marry someone that's in the room, I think. No, we don't marry. We go out. I think it's that one. I can't remember. We'll have to watch to find out. Oh, we're level 1 now. We're hopeful hustle. Hell yeah. So good. Well, think about you have all the skills you have to build it. If you do it on a tiny home, I think you can max out like the 4 skills you need to max out. So you need to max out knitting probably, it's not aspiration. Wellness if you have that pack, if you don't, video gaming, and 2 other creative skills. So that is 4 skills you have to max out. Plus you have to do the aspiration, plus the level 5. So plus you have to be a parent because you're going to have a baby. Let me know if I should hire someone to help out because I haven't actually hired it. I've been doing everything. Well, she's been doing everything herself. I'm doing like cleaning and preparing stuff. Especially when they keep pranking the toilet. It's like, why? Why are you pranking the toilet? No, it's so annoying. And look, she just runs off as well. It's so weird. Like, why? I'm gonna let her finish her Flopsy and send her to bed. I do want to get her a better pet, but I'm also like thinking we should invest in the business so we can make more money, and then we can think about investing in the house. Because like now I can get a whiteboard and do lessons, and that will be per person that's attending the lesson. So yeah. So I'm adding attend classes and lectures onto the list of activities to do, and I'm going to change the entrance fee to hourly. So I don't know if that's cheating or not. I'm getting some knitting stuff just in case she wanted to do a knitting class. So you have to have like 3 of that skill thing if you go teach it. So you'll do writing or programming through laptops, computers. You'll do knitting to teach me at least 3 knitting blocks. If you're doing flower arranging for the 3 of the flower you can sing. So you need at least 3 to start a class. And some movements, aspiration bits and skills of music. And knit while she listens to music, so I had to buy her some speakers. And finish the second part of the aspiration thing, so now on the 3rd part, which I think I'm going to be stuck on for a while because the business is starting to grow, so I've just got more to do. And we haven't hired staff. I like maybe I should hire staff to paint as well, so I can sell their painting, but I don't know if good. I need to find who's good at painting. Even my customers have been painting. So now what? It's got like 5 or 10 TVs. Yeah, 5. So that'll bring in autonomy. I don't like that, that's so cool. I would love to like kind of do maybe like my sim self teaching a class, like a sciencey thing. And I think the closest thing I have is the rocket science. And that's a base game, I think. So that'll be cool. I'd like my sim self to max out with rocket science. It's a bit weird, but there's only rocket science, nothing else. It's like she's talking to someone and I need her to like scrap paintings and paint. I need her to crochet. So I feel like we do need to hire someone. I just don't know if I should. So let me know if I should. And maybe add some baby suggestion names as well below, because I have no idea what to call next generation. I think the next generation is like the eggplant. I think she called it aubergine. I swear it's an eggplant. I'm gonna call it eggplant. Eggy. Maybe I should call the next child Eggy. Oh my god, that sounds really bad. I think it would be funny because I think aubergine is an American way of saying it. I think in the UK we say eggplant. It's really interesting. So there you go, I've got like some sewing and some paintings. Well, not really because we're closing. Yeah, I didn't want to sew. I wanted to kind of like stop doing that and selling our own. So now we've got a bit of money. I thought like maybe we can just start on the bottom floor of the house. So I was putting in my inventory. I'm just gonna move that because I like colours and stuff. And then I'm just having a look around how the houses are built, so it's not too far from the houses. So we've got like a similar shape. So I've got like it's like a terraced house. And I'm just gonna add some flooring and the wallpaper so we have that. And then yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna be doing. If I'm gonna add a layout to the house or not, that's something I haven't decided. I've got maximum 2 at the moment. I think that's enough. I hate playing with multi-story houses. Like, if I ever do the 100 baby challenge again, I'm gonna just do it in a 1-story house. Just the ground floor, no first floor, and I'm saying it the British way. So, ground floor is probably the first floor for Americans. I don't know. I think that's what my friend used to say. She was American. She is American. So I'm trying to figure out what to do in the house. So if you delete the lights and then go back, it turns on. So that's a trick I learned from one of the Sims. Come on, know the tricks. And I can't move objects on because I think I need that. I want to make sure everything is like in the right place. on the side, if I should go with the green in the pack, it's not dark green, which is really annoying. I think it will blend in with the rest of the environment, so I should just do it. I think I'm going to show the side that I'm going to blend it, but then make the colours inside darker, so it's dark green. Well, not much for just doing the painting